graph that you showed, there is this there's this vast number of companies that didn't go into liquidation that should have in a normal business cycle. So on that graph, the light green bar in the middle of that graph, that really shows, that flow of insolvencies coming through. That's why we refer to it this wave of insolvencies. Just for the normal flow of insolvencies that we would have had other than COVID, that will produce that light green bar. Then we're saying, and then there's another line above that, we're saying on top of that, you're going to have a volume of COVID-induced insolvencies as well. So that's why we're saying there is this build-up of insolvencies that will have to come through the system at some stage.
Well, just hold that slide there, my producers. So really, that is the wave. You've done a diagram of the wave there. I mean, I've been saying that when you look at the insolvency figures, 2020 owes 2021, an awful lot of insolvencies that didn't happen, and they can't have just been, if the numbers halved, you'd expect they're going to happen at some stage. Is that what that graph's telling us?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think about that, Daren?
There's going to be a lot of insolvencies where nobody is going to be able to make any return out of it, if I can be cynical, because there's going to be a lot of business that's going to have to be wound up and shut down, where there's absolutely no assets to sell, and there's no point in pursuing anyone for voidable transactions or insolvent trading, because those people, even if you did have an insolvent trading claim, won't have any resources to meet it. So whilst there's going to be a flood of insolvencies, a very large percentage of those insolvencies are going to be dead jobs. Like, who would want to become a liquidator of a cafe in Melbourne? What have you got to sell? You've got nothing.
Well, it's funny you should say that, Daren. I've noticed, I can't remember if it's in my Facebook or somewhere, there's this stream of people spruiking investment courses, how to buy a business for no money down. It's like the property spruikers. Now they're spruiking businesses. And I'm thinking, how are they doing that? Maybe it's these cafes. And David, thank you very much for allowing us to use those slides. And I'll just remind our viewers and listeners that they can just go to your LinkedIn feed and or reach out to you via LinkedIn.